Hey guys, good afternoon. Okay, come on in guys, good afternoon. Let's go ahead on and get started. Can you guys hear me? If you could put 1 in the chat, let me know if you guys can hear me. Because I had to turn up, my volume, so I'm not sure if you guys can hear me clearly. So can you let me know if you guys can hear me? Can you guys hear me? Wave at me or something. Okay, guys, so we are kicking off our new series, 5 Minutes with Your Accountant. I'm Falasha Day, the Accountability Accountant, guys. I'm the owner of Suncrest Financial Services, a full-service accounting firm located here in Largo, Maryland. Okay, perfect. Thank you, Kimmy. Thank you. So I own Suncrest Financial Services located here in Largo, Maryland. I've been live streaming and coming and give you guys the juice since 2015. Faithfully over the past year, I stopped going live and stuff to kind of focus on my team, focus on my clients and things like that. So we're about to kick off me going back live with our series, 5 Minutes with Your Accountant. So I will try to come in every day for 5 minutes. You guys write your questions down, so y'all can come in and ask me questions and things like that, okay? So to kick off today's series, we're going to talk about how the stimulus payment, have messed up things for small businesses, okay? So today's topic is how the stimulus payment, aka the STEMI, has messed up small businesses, okay? So if you guys think the stimulus payment messed up small businesses without me even going into detail, press number 1. If you guys don't think the stimulus payment messed up small businesses, put in number 2. Number 1, if you think the stimulus payment messed up small businesses, and number 2, put that in the chat if you think it didn't mess up small businesses. 1 for it did, 2 for it didn't. Hey Tommy. Hey B-More girl. So for all of you that's just coming in, we're talking about how the stimulus has messed up things for small businesses. So I'm just trying to do like a poll to see whether or not you guys think the stimulus payment messed up small businesses by putting in number 1, or if you think the stimulus payment did not mess up things for small businesses, put in number 2. Did it mess it up? Number 2. Messed it up? Number 1. Did I get it right, y'all? Did I mix it up? Okay. All right. So some of y'all think it did. Some of y'all didn't. I think y'all want to share this video as well with some of your followers. Because, you know, as I've read the bill, and you guys may want to hear about this. You may want your, you may want to have your girlfriends come in so y'all can have this as a topic of discussion. And then so you guys can be extremely informative as well. So Tommy say, nah, the stimulus payment didn't mess up things for small businesses, with number 2. And so for all my number 1s, it was necessarily for small businesses. Okay, I see where y'all going with this. And I'm going in a totally different direction, y'all. Y'all about to be amazed about, well, I wouldn't say amazed. Y'all be happy that you're learning this information today. Okay, first things first. If you put number 1 in the chat, you are right. The stimulus payment messed up small businesses. Hear me out now. So if you guys put in number 1, the stimulus payment has messed up small businesses. I have to kind of give you the bad news up front. It really did. If you guys are curious as to how, put how in the chat. How, Falasha Day? How? Tell me so I can tell you guys. Okay, then I'll go ahead on. And then also while I'm doing this live stream with you guys, I do have to do some work. Okay? So if y'all want to know how the stimulus payment messed up small businesses, put that in the chat and I'll wait for you guys before I get started. Oh, Lord. Here go the house. Here go the house. So we about to get right into it. Okay. All right, guys. So first things first, anytime, and if you guys are not aware of this, anytime that a stimulus payment is put out there to stimulate the economy, there's going to always be some backlash or some changes that will occur. Okay? So right now, the stimulus payment was distributed through the American Rescue Plan Act, right? The American Rescue Plan Act of 2021 is what gave the Biden administration approval to disperse the $1,400 per individual for the stimulus. However, if you guys recall me talking with you guys in November, I did mention to you all that the IRS will beef up, meaning increase their auditing. Do you guys recall me having that discussion with you? For all of my newcomers, you may not recall this, but if you're like one of my clients and you follow me avidly, put 1 in the chat if you recall me saying that the IRS is going to increase auditing of small businesses. Put number 1 in the chat if you remember me saying that. Okay, Tommy, you remember, right? Because I remember I said that in our discussion in November. Okay, so what recently happened was when they introduced this new bill, y'all, they added a clause, well, a new law that have changed the reporting requirements. Okay? For small businesses. Yes, Tommy, this is about to connect the dots. Yes, that's exactly what I said. So now, with this American Rescue Plan, right? And I advise you guys to share this up with your girlfriends, all y'all business people, share it up. What they did was they introduced a new section in the bill that have changed the reporting requirements for PayPal, Square, Venmo, Zelle, Cash App, which is also Square, Stripe, and all of the merchant accounts. Authorize.net, all of their laws and reporting requirements has changed due to the stimulus. Let me know if that's clear. I'm going to repeat this. PayPal, Stripe, Authorize.net, Shopify, Clover, Etsy, Amazon, all of the online merchants, y'all, their reporting requirements has changed. So remember, if you were using any of those platforms, they would only report your income to the IRS if you guys made $20,000 or more and 200 or more transactions. But due to the new STEMI bill, they are now required to issue you guys your 1099-Ks if you made more than $600. Put 1 in the chat if you guys need me to repeat this again. Put 1 in the chat if you guys need me to repeat that for you again. Did y'all get what I said? I think y'all got it. Nobody didn't put 1 in the chat. Okay. So let me say this again. So give me 1 second, y'all. Let me print out something for y'all. Give me 1 second. Let me print out something. Where's my other phone? Hold on. Give me 1 second, y'all. I'm going to print out something for y'all, okay? Give me 1 second. Just give me 1 second. Let me print this out. So Tommy says people getting caught with pants down, now concealing. Yep, Tommy, you so smart, Tommy. You got this. You got this. 3. Let me print this out for you guys, though. Give me 1 second, okay? So we're all clear on this. I'm just trying to print y'all a little document. 1 second, y'all, okay? Okay. So Kimmy says, so you are basically forced to claim that money. I do, but I know a lot of people in my industry don't. That's understandable, but it seems to be a result of all the fraud. So remember, it's not only just from the fraud from the PPP. It's really because of the amount of money that the IRS, that the Treasury is required to dish out. Okay, so remember, if you guys been following me for years, every time I say something, it always happens because I know how things occur. They're actually doing that to retrieve the stimulus payments that they have given out. So all 3 of those stimulus payments equated to trillions and trillions and trillions of dollars. These new bills, COVID relief bill, American Rescue Plan, all of that accumulated over trillions of dollars in debt for the U.S. So the only way that the U.S. make money is really through taxes. And so for them to recover, they have to now do things like this so they can get their money back. Alrighty. So here's a 1099-K that all of you would receive from Uber, from Uber, from PayPal, from Stripe, from Shopify, from Etsy, from Amazon, and everything. So this is the form you guys normally receive. Form 1099-K, right? Uh-oh, my lighting is messing it up. Form 1099-K. They normally would not issue this form to you guys unless you made this much money. Unless you made $20,000 or more, they would never issue this 1099-K to you. It wasn't a requirement. So many small businesses were able to get away with not claiming the monies that they made on Etsy, PayPal, Shopify, Clover, all of those places, right? But because of the stimmies, right, because of the stimulus payments, they are now reducing the reporting requirements. And now they have to report you if you make $600. So no longer $20,000. They now have to report to you if you guys make $600. Before I go on, are we all clear on today's discussion? And so for all of you guys that's new to me, I'm Falashade, the accountability accountant. I help entrepreneurs build 6- and 7-figure businesses by giving them accounting and accountability. I'm the owner of Suncrest Financial Services, a full-service accounting firm located here in Largo, Maryland. So we're talking about today on my first segment, 5 minutes with your accountant, right? We're talking about the stimulus payments have messed things up for small businesses. So Kimmy says, will that be issued effective this year? Yes, it will be effective this year, Kimmy. Tommy says, this is why I report everything. I hate to accept cash because I want my actions to be tracked. Yep, we talked about that too, Tommy. You're doing an absolute amazing job with the way that you're recording your stuff. So why is this a problem? Problem number 1 is many small businesses are not claiming their side hustle money. So many of you or your friends are not claiming their side hustle money because they never received this 1099-K. Isn't the minimum revenue around $10 to pay taxes? Not $10, but yes, you'll pay 10%. So it's like really 10%. It's really like $10,000, right? And you'll pay 10% on that. The issue with this problem is that if you netted at least $400 in your business, that means your business income less your business expenses, you have to file a Schedule C and you have to report it. Yeah, I got you. So let me know if you guys have any questions about what I just said before we go to the next thing. So we just said problem number 1 is that many small business owners was never reporting this income. Now, what the bill didn't say was if the IRS was going to require them to report retroactively. So, and if the business is set up as an LLC, wouldn't the deduction offset that? Yeah. So remember, it doesn't matter if you're LLC or not. The moment you guys make money outside of a job, you're a business. In IRS eyes, regardless if you don't have an LLC, you're still a business. So let me show y'all proof of this bill really quick, so y'all can see for all of my newcomers. I'm not really one of those accountants that's going to give you guys fluff. I don't come on here lying, and I don't come on here boastful. So I always have facts, and I can back it all up. So here's the bill. I already circled it for you guys. Here's the bill. I had to read all 244 pages of it. So this particular section says modifications of exceptions for reporting of third-party network transactions. Okay. So it says, in general, the amendment will begin December 31st, 2021. So they have to start issuing y'all K1s this year. Okay. It says the D- exception for third-party settlement organizations. A third-party settlement organization shall not be required to report any information under subsection A with respect to third-party network transactions of any reported payee if the amount which would otherwise be reported under $600. So they don't have to report you to the IRS if you make less than $600. But anything $600 and above, they will be reporting your income to the IRS starting this year. Here's the law. I've already circled it for you guys and read it. So the write-offs for an LLC and a sole proprietor is one of the same. Okay? Unless you're other type of LLC. How would they distinguish the difference between personal and business? So they do distinguish between the personal and business. So let's use PayPal, for example. PayPal have its friends and family option, that's personal. And then PayPal have the option just for the business. So that's how PayPal is able to differentiate. For Square, if you use the Square app, then that's business. If you use Cash App, and it's a personal cash app, that will be considered personal. But if it's a business cash app, it will be considered business. So they know how to differentiate it already. Now, y'all may get caught up trying to push too much income under friends and family. And then PayPal may adjust their reporting requirements as well. You got it? Perfect. Okay, guys, do y'all have any questions about today's topic on 5 minutes with your accountant, guys? Okay, so for all of you that's just coming in, we were talking about how the stimulus payments have messed up things for small businesses. Hey, Wayne, how are you? So do you guys have any questions at all about what we talked about? And I'm the first to report this, guys. So don't be talking about, oh, I give somebody else my kudos. I read that law now, y'all. I'm the only one reporting on this. Nobody else is reporting on this. Well, I have to be for my clients anyway. So it's nothing new here. But don't not give me my props now when y'all see somebody trying to use my little topic or whatever. I'm the one reported that first, okay? Give me 1 second. I'm almost done with this calculation. Then I can look at y'all questions. All right, I'm done with this one. Wayne said, oh, I'm fine, thanks. Yep, look, Tommy laughing. No, Tommy, you know how I be. You know how I be, Tommy. I go and say something that somebody else go duplicate my stuff. Which law is this? This is the new law, the American Rescue Plan Act. The law that implemented and executed the stimulus payments is the law that changed the regulations for third-party reporters. Okay? So it's the new law. So this is why my topic is the STEMI has messed up small businesses. Because this bill is, thank you, Tommy, this bill is where the stimulus were approved and executed through. And this is the bills that have disrupted the business industry. This is going to get a lot of small business owners in a lot of trouble. No, I'm not live on Facebook, Tommy. I should have went live. I'm going to try to do each platform separately. That's what I'm trying to do. Yep, no, that's fine if you like to read up on stuff. But reading a 200-something page bill that you don't get paid to read on is not conducive of your time. So this is why hiring an accountant like myself is where it's warranted. Because my team is, my clients already getting this email to them. And I already know it. So when I have my discussions with them, we already know what we need to do. Okay. Okay, guys. So this is why the stimulus bill, and I've been warning you guys since November that businesses, especially small business owners, will definitely get audited. And so for all of you that are not keeping proper records, you need to start now. My only concern is they have not mentioned if this is going to be applied retroactively. So if if they're going to require PayPal and them to go back and report from 2020, 2019, or 2018, or any other respective years. Now, I do believe that after they do their mini audit, if their estimated revenue from the audits aren't enough, then I guarantee you that they're going to now make this retroactive. Now, you heard it first. Right now, the bill doesn't state that it's retroactive, but I guarantee you, if the revenue is low in what they're trying to accomplish right now, they will make it retroactive, which means that the IRS is going to require PayPal, Stripe, Etsy, all of those companies to submit 1099s for all of the previous years. Or what they can do is audit those businesses and require them to issue them that way. So it's two ways they can do this. The IRS can audit the businesses, audit PayPal, audit Stripe, audit Etsy, and require that they issue 1099s to them so they can take it and hunt you. Or what they would do, just put it in the upcoming bill and then go after you guys that way. So this is a problem for all of the small business owners that didn't report their income correctly, didn't claim the Etsy income, PayPal income the way you were supposed to. And number 3, the businesses that didn't keep proper bookkeeping records. So this is going to mess up a lot of small businesses. A lot. I'm talking about millions and millions of small businesses are going to be impacted by this. Okay. Do you guys have any questions at all about what I said? Any questions at all? Okay, look like you guys don't have any questions at all. So guys, that's our first time. This is our premiere of 5 minutes with your accountant, guys. I will try to come live at least once a day for about 5 to 10, maybe 15 minutes. Answer you guys any questions, give you guys any breaking news that's out there, any new laws or anything that I read that I think that will be beneficial to you. Yavi say, do you think it was also because they claimed the revenue for the PPP application calculation, which was based on 2019 tax, but didn't pay tax on it? You know what? Yes. So I think, honestly, this was something long before the PPP situation even happened. The IRS have been wanting to change this. However, now since all of the money, and remember, guys, the PPP is still a Treasury's problem. So regardless if we say, because of the PPP or the EIDL or the stimulus, all of this still goes back to the Treasury. Remember, the Treasury is the one that distributes our money for everything. Okay? The budgets, the ways of means have to go through the Treasury. Every department have to go through the Treasury for some sort, for the money, okay, and the collection of the money. So this was long due. IRS been wanting this to happen years and years and years ago. What they did was use the stimulus, use the PPP, use the trillions of dollars that they issued out as a way to convince Congress that this additional change is mandatory for the growth and sustainability of the U.S. economy. But that was a good question. So I think it's a collective of all of it. Okay. Any last minute questions at all, guys? And this will close out our first day of our series, 5 minutes with your accountant. I'm Falashade, the accountability accountant, guys. Even say there's a huge gap. You pay taxes on $10K and above that, PayPal isn't issuing paperwork on Uber on under that times all the small business equals you see it? You see it? Millions and millions. You talk about trillions of dollars. Trillions of dollars. You hit it. And so this is what I've been warning you guys about for over the past year. Give me 1 second. Hey, Randy. So Anita will not get a e-file document because the state of Maryland just created a new law that the fact that their unemployment wouldn't be taxable. And right now, just like Sims, right now the Maryland return cannot be e-filed. So I'm waiting for an update. When I get an update, then I will send you e-file documents. Okay. Okay. Thank you. Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. So guys, tune in tomorrow. I don't know what time. Y'all just have to be patiently waiting. When you get the notifications, you want to turn the notifications on. Oh no, this is recording my whole conversation. You guys want to turn the notifications on because I'm not sure, depending on my workload, what time I would definitely be able to come back each day. So every day until I can get a good consistent time or after tax season, y'all just gonna have to be a little be flexible with me right now. Okay. Alrighty, last call for questions before I go. Oh, you're welcome, Wayne. Thank you. Kimmy, you're welcome. Okay. All right, guys. So I'm going to go live on Facebook really quick, and Periscope, and then I will see you guys later. Tune in tomorrow, 5 minutes with your accountant, Falashade, the accountability accountant. Bring your questions tomorrow, because I may have some time for some Q&A outside of tomorrow's topic. So if you guys are just coming in, you missed out on the breakdown of why the stimulus payments, aka the STEMI, has messed up things for small businesses. So I'm your girl Falashade. Don't forget to follow me on all social media platforms and tune in each and every day. I don't know what time yet, guys, so just bear with me, okay? Alrighty, have a good day, y'all. Bye-bye.